Okay, this is just to document the 10 gigahertz LNB project. And what we have is a Toughbook CF19 running SDR software. And I have, this is tied in via the USB port to a new electric SDR module, which is then tied into a bias T off of eBay, which is supplied via the screen cable to our 12 volt power supply. And you can see it's working. That's the CW identifier off of Santiago Peak at 10 gigahertz, 368 megahertz, 330 kilocycles. Anyway, back to this. So the SDR is tied in on the IF here to this bias T, and the bias T has 12 volts going into it, which supplies power to the low noise block converter LNB, which I've modified. This is an N connector to SMA adapter, just to adapt to the connector on the bias T board. And then around on the front side we have one of these plastic chrome plated horns, which I believe offers like 15 dB of gain in theory. Let's call it 10. So over here we have the same LNB. It just has, this one has the cover on it because it's unmodified. That one's been modified for additional gain at 10,368. Normally these only go down to about 10.9, 10.8, 10.7 gigahertz, so not quite in the ham bands. This one on the back has an F connector instead of an N, but we just adapted it down to the SMA. So that's kind of our test setup, and then we have like just a piece of sheet metal off of a piece of equipment and a tripod, and then just some Velcro, and you just cover your modules with Velcro, and then it makes it real easy to stick them on there, and so they don't flop around as you move things. So anyway, that's sort of our basic test rig here at the shop in Riverside. And before, I was never able to hear Santiago Peak from this location. We had some bushes and shrubs in the way, but we're hearing it pretty good, and we're seeing a good signal. The cost for all this is I had the CF19 laptop, I had the SDR receiver, I bought the LNB for $60 on eBay, which was actually quite a bit for an LNB, but it was made a lot better. I was given the first LNB by a gentleman at the San Bernardino Microwave Society, and so that's kind of where we're at.